hope you are tuned in to Safe Space Talks Mind Mastery every Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Take a half an hour away from being glued to the glass and get your mind right.
Greetings. I'm your host, Nigeria Anderson, and welcome to Safe Space Talks Mind Mastery one more time. And again, I'm so glad you're back. We on season 6, and this is going to be a great season. Obviously, I done started off with let's move in to do the work to have good health. I'm not doing the Trump RX. I hope you with me. I hope you with me. I want us to be healthy, that we don't need that. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I am not your doctor. I am a mental health advocate, and I am here to share information. So that's basically why I come here and share information, because we need to know about our bodies. We need to know language. We need to know terms. We need to know what's best. And in the society we live in today, we need to be aware of signs of mental decompensation, because it's happening rapidly. And we need to be aware. We need to know the signs, even if it's happening with us. I said it. You need to know when you're off. You're going to need to know that. Because as I always say, trauma leaves scars. It requires maintenance. And that's only due to the memory muscle. You know, our body, our minds, it's going to remember the trauma, but we're here because we have victory over trauma. We know that it tries to raise its ugly head with triggers, but I am here to let you know that you can be victorious over it all, because I'm somebody who fully understands this whole process. So on Safe Space Talks Mind Mastery, you will receive honest information on how to put in this work. I will provide resources, tools, and information you need to stay sound and in your right mind. Did y'all like that promo? I love that promo. Why? Because you deserve to be healthy. More importantly, we will discuss how to identify when unhealthy signs show up. We are here because we are healed people who heal people. So, yeah, I'm excited. So today's topic, we are going to talk about GABA. Now, GABA, GABA. I like, these names, I don't know how they come up with these names, but it's gamma aminobutyric acid that's in our brain, and it is the function that keeps us calm, keeps the nervous system and calm, and helps your nerves process sensory input in an organized way. So when people get on your nerves, they getting on your GABA, and I didn't turn my phone off. They getting on your GABA, your neurotransmitter then becomes active to try to keep you calm. It tries to keep you calm. Y'all give me 1 minute. Let me cut this here off. I tell you, it's a good thing I am the boss. Damn. And y'all know I be videotaping. I don't know why y'all trying to call me. See, this is the authenticity of Safe Space Talks. All right, so GABA is a neurotransmitter that becomes active to try to help you remain calm. Woo-sa, woo-sa. But if your GABA is slow, people tend to get confused or overwhelmed by their senses. And as usual, they have a pill for that to increase your GABA levels. Oh, Lord Jesus, help us with these pills. But, some are good. Sometimes we need pill and Jesus. But I'm just saying, just like we were talking about the GLP-1 shot, that you have that hormone in you, guess what? Your GABA you can also help activate it if it is slow. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Um, Let me say this. If you are Christian, you know we are the church. So if you are a Christian who goes to church every Sunday, help the church, clean the church, look in the mirror. We're the church. And so you have to look inside and take care of you. I'm just saying. We did you gotta take care of your church. I just wanted to get that out. And as usual, like I'm saying, there's natural ways to boost your GABA. So, GABA nervous systems are like the brakes on your car, right? The right amount of pressure on the brake pedal slows the car down. Similarly, the correct amount of GABA slows inflammation in your nervous system to keep you from getting overwhelmed. Hope that was good. Hope you understand what the GABA do. Now, remember, I'm not a doctor, so make sure if you find yourself or your child is super hyper all the time and not being able to control themselves, it may be due to low GABA levels. I'm just saying that's it, because low GABA levels are associated with most mental health conditions. Researchers aren't clear on why, but there is an association between the diagnosis with a mental health condition who have low GABA. I like saying GABA. Low GABA activity diagnoses have been associated with schizophrenia, autism spectrum disorder, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Here's that ADHD, panic disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah, I think, yeah, that, and major depressive order. Low GABA can cause difficulty concentrating and memory problems, which are often symptoms of ADHD. Oh boy, I tell you, what I enjoy, why I enjoy sharing this with you is because I want to help you to start asking your doctor second and third level questions. Because if it's a GABA thing, they do have a supplement for that. So maybe a month, 28 days, you try to increase it before they start putting you on all types of medication that you, one, probably ain't going to be able to afford in 5 seconds. And, do other damage while you're trying to heal one thing. We don't know what we don't know. So coming to Safe Space Talks Mind Mastery is very important if you are health conscious. How many of you know someone with one of those diagnoses? Put a heart in the chat, okay? That you know someone who has ADHD, PTSD, autism. It might be a family member, so this is some good information for you. Like I said in the previous video, this is not the time to be sick, family. Mentally, emotionally, and physically. This just not the time. So when your doctor is giving your child or a loved one a diagnosis, you better be like, I watched Safe Space Talks Mind Mastery. I heard that before. No, I got to ask you a second and third level question. Because my friend Nigeria, my good girlfriend, she told me to ask you. All right, so that's what we starting to do. Okay, you got to watch the show so you can know what questions to ask before they start putting you on psychotropic medication and doing all kinds of things. I'm just saying. So when you see that child or adult acting out, remember, I always encourage you. What do I encourage y'all to do? Come on, old timers. Don't dismiss their poor behavior. We have to address it. And it could be GABA. We don't know, but we got to address it. So GABA helps slow down messages being sent to other neurotransmitters as well, which allows your brain to process that information at a more relaxed pace. You know, your friends who are like real cool, calm, and collective, like me, they have good GABA. This keeps you from becoming anxious or overwhelmed. Listen, in 2026, you are going to have good GABA. Now, do y'all see what's happening and what's going on? Your GABA need to be at regular levels. It can't be at low levels during this time. All right, I understand. Though. I'm just sharing. I just want to be here sharing and teaching, and I don't want you to get upset, but I want your GABA to be working. It is it wasn't always so I could sit here and let you know on Safe Space Talks My Mastery that having your GABA in order is a priority. So because we have the privileges of social media to talk and not just nonsense and not just negativity, I decided to come on here so I can share some wisdom. That's all, just some wisdom. Now, GABA helps you when you are with your friends and in a crowd, a loud atmosphere. Your GABA helps you to prioritize the conversation over the background noise to help you pay attention. Sometimes you ever met someone that's too noisy, they're kind of irritable, they may have low GABA, I don't know. But that's part of your GABA system. Your GABA is letting you sit at the club and focus in on the conversation, and it's loud and there's a lot of things going on. But you, with your good GABA, you're able to pay attention. GABA helps ensures that your body has the energy it needs to function. Lets you know when you're hungry and lets you know when you had enough to eat. So once you are full, GABA blocks the hunger signal so you don't overeat and need the GLP-1 shot. Okay, just watch the previous videos. Okay, GABA is a neutral ACE inhibitor that helps lower your blood pressure. People with autoimmune conditions and diseases such as multiple sclerosis, MS, also have low GABA levels. Low GABA can pave the way for degenerative neural diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Oh boy, it's such a sensitive level right now. As I am sharing this information, remember it's always good to talk to your doctor and find out about your loved one's GABA levels if they're dealing with Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, and if there's some onset. Talk to your doctor, right? And listen, don't be in the store walking around and then see the GABA supplements and think you should buy it and start using it, especially if you're already on medications. Lord have mercy. Don't be like Nigeria told me to take GABA, and I heard it on Safe Space Talks My Mastery. This is good for you. No, check your levels with your doctor and speak to a professional and ask for a patient advocate if you need one. Remember, just go and ask for one. It's your money. Now, what can you do naturally? It has been reported. I'm not saying this. I'm not telling you. Again, see your doctor. But green tea and white tea. I've never heard of white tea, but okay. Is will help you naturally increase your GABA levels. So if you're already drinking these teas, you might be aiding and delaying low GABA levels. Yoga is a natural way to increase your GABA activity. 60 minutes a day, 3 times a week. And there are different types of yoga, so not all require you to be flexible as a rubber band. Just saying. So find the yoga program or the yoga program that works for you. Meditation helps, and deep breathing exercises, which you can do every day. Actually, I do my meditations 4 times a week. I try not to share with you things I do because I don't want you to think that you should do it because I said I do it. Okay? Remember, we are leaders over here. We're not followers. We just share information. We talk. A good amount of time for meditation is about 20 minutes. So go to a YouTube channel, find a 20-minute meditation, and sit down and be still if you can. If you can't do 20 minutes all at one time, well, break it down. Do 5 minutes, then graduate to 10 minutes, then graduate to 15 minutes, then graduate to 20 minutes. Now, if you have low GABA, that might be an excellent process for you to do to, build up your GABA levels. Now, I am not for full exercise, high intensity workouts. I'm a low, light. Matter of fact, I ain't even low. I'm a light exercise person. Tell y'all that all the time. But, when you're dealing with your GABA levels, it says that it is suggested that you do moderate exercise, which is better, moderate to high intensity interval training. Shoo-wee. I'm glad my GABA is working because I can't. I stick to the light exercise. Lastly, you know that the natural process takes time. So listen, stop thinking you're going to do exercise and drink tea for a week and your GABA levels going to be up. No, you have to be committed and you have to be consistent. Okay? Now, what foods we can eat to help our GABA levels? Whole grains, lentils, and other beans, sunflower seed, fish, shrimp, halibut, fruits and vegetables, citrus, tomatoes, berries, spinach, broccoli, greens, beans, tomatoes. Okay, sorry. Potatoes, including sweet potatoes, cauliflower, and cocoa. And this is why my GABA is good, because I eat all of the above. Now, don't go on a date saying, oh, let's go to a seafood restaurant because I need shrimp because my GABA levels is low. Don't don't try to use that to go to a fancy seafood restaurant and have shrimp. Okay. All right. So GABA is good for keeping your stress free. Now, remember, I told you half of everything that's wrong with you is your stress. It's your stress levels. You gotta know your stress capacity. Okay, GABA is good so you can sleep well and focus. So make sure your GABA levels are where they need to be. Because you gotta focus. This is a season, I'm telling you, don't be sick, don't be slow, don't be not paying attention. You got to pay attention and your GABA levels got to be right so that you can pay attention, that you can focus on what's going on. I'm just telling you. And again, with these high health insurance rates, let's make sure we are asking our doctors second and third level questions about ourselves, our health. We got to be more vocal. And I can admit, I haven't always been vocal. I'm almost too vocal. My doctor, he'd be like, who's the doctor, you or me? I'd be like, I can't tell. I don't know. You sitting there, but I'm just asking my questions I need to ask about my health. Don't get mad talking about who the doctor. I'm my own doctor until you the second opinion, and God is the first of all of it. Cause I go in prayer before I address anything with man. I'm telling you. Cause God will tell you, go in the kitchen, cut up some garlic, uh, get you some ginger, do this, do that, drink that, and sit down. Oh, I know he'll do it because he has done it for me. I'm just sharing. So listen, I love this. My phone is ringing, which means that there's some things I need to address. So I love me some y'all. If God says the same, I will see you next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Get your GABA together.